Today I'm here with Sofia.
Girl!
I heard you said squirrel!
Oh, you said it's your girl!
I thought you said squirrel!
Oh my god!
It sounded like squirrel!
Okay.
Okay. Hello everyone, today I'll be doing a build-off with Sofia.
It's your girl!
And the theme is going to be a tree house. I got this idea from 2 people on Discord who requested me to do this, and I'm like, why not have Sofia do a build battle with me? So, you ready, Sofia?
Yes, I'm ready.
First, we're going to be giving her co-owner and then a balance of 1 million to make this build-off fair. And she's welcome to use as much as she needs. Let go! She's building on the left side while I'm going to be building on the right, and now we got our boundary state. Why not start building? Since it's a tree house, of course you need a tree. That's my first thoughts. So I decided to do a base like the trunk of the tree building upwards, and the house would be at the top. And also I had to make this like stairwell leading to the upstairs. Over here I decided to add in a new tree that they added into BLOXBURG because branches are like going all the way around and whatever in a tree house. So I tried to remake that by adding trees all around the house and lots of plants. So, you know, plant crazy lady, that's me. So that's technically what I did. At this point, I'm setting out the baseline for where the house is going to be, or where the balcony of the house. You'll get what I mean when we get there. Now I'm going to start building the outline of the house. I wasn't really sure how this was going to go, and also BLOXBURG was lagging a little, so as you can see, a little bit difficulties with the walls, but we got through it. Then I had to make sure everything was secure because you know I'm really clumsy, so I could have just fallen down the balcony. So I secured it with these wood fences because it is a wood tree house and it kind of blends in like branches, but yeah. And now, as you can see, I'm adding in some color. I change it throughout the build, so if by any chance you're rebuilding this, just make sure you know that. And now I'm moving to the top of the house. I do change the flooring a lot because I then realized the inside needs flooring, the outside needs a different type of flooring, all that good stuff. Then for the outside of the build, I didn't know what to do because I felt like it was a lot of wood. But I felt like also, what if it matched the flooring of the house, the tree house or something? So it kind of looked like a cabin. There is a lot of wood used in this build, and I'm actually proud because I got away from the gray colors and I used lots of brown and wood texture, which I usually use stone, and if some of you watched my other building videos, you'd know that, and lots of white. But I did try my best now to get away from my own style and try something new because I actually enjoyed using lots of wood, which was a huge surprise. And to make it look a little bit more different than the flooring, I did like a darker wood color, so that's what I used. Over here is where I decided the entrance would be, even though the stairwell is right there, but you know what? It looked fine. I also added more trees, as I said, to make it look like branches, and like there's leaves. Like there's trees outside. There is trees to make it look like leaves are outside and around this tree house. The house was a little bit tight spaced, and I'm usually not good at decorating smaller type houses, but I did my best. I tried to fit a kitchen over here and not make it look that weird. And also at this point I was a little bit laggy in the server. I don't know why, but I felt like building a tree house and this wasn't working out. But Sofia was doing fine, so that's fine. That's okay. That's okay. We got through it. Why am I so cringy? As I was building, there was this person saying they wanted a screenshot, but they had to go. So since they were watching me for a while and I felt really bad and they kept asking, I got out of build mode for a few seconds and went to go take a screenshot with them. It was great meeting you. Now I thought to myself, why make this build just one floor if I have all these bases that I can use into like 3 different floors? So I decided to go to the first floor and make like a staring well going sideways, and it actually turned out pretty awesome because I never used these logs as like a base for like stairs. And then for the top over here, well, the second floor, I made like a living room kind of, and then we went a little bit plant crazy all around, adding in some plants to hide the stairs and all. So apparently this day BLOXBURG didn't want me to build because I was lagging like crazy and I could barely even move. There were some very lucky parts that I got in and able to build, but thankfully the lag was gone after a while and it got a little bit easier to build, so we are okay. I repeat, okay.
Okay Panda, we get it, stop being annoying boy.
So at the moment I'm just like coloring all the walls, or pretty much some gray spaces that I felt like coloring at the moment. I am kind of doing a little bit of everything at the moment because I really don't know what I was thinking. So I went with like a dark brown color and then like this cream wood color and also a white color because we needed something a little bit plain. Over here I'm adding a bathroom, and to get to the bathroom I'm going to be putting a bedroom because this is like a one-person house. So if the guests need the bathroom, they'll just go through that one person's bedroom. It's not really that big, but we got through it, and it's pretty spacious for that one person, to be honest. I really like the idea of having like all windows on a whole wall, and I've always wanted that, so I just included this in this build. And since this is like a tree house, I didn't include pretty much any electronics except a TV on the second floor because I felt like tree houses don't really have technology with all those wires and whatever like that, so I didn't add it. But you're always welcome to if you decide to rebuild this. Since you could see the bed from the wall, I decided to add in these tables with lots of mirrors and of course plants because this is a tree house. You know me, I add plants anywhere that I feel possible. When in doubt, add plants. That's going to be my new saying. Because I felt like this wall was a little bit plain, I just added some shelves, a clock, and some decoration. Can't go wrong with a few fairy lights. Now I'm going to go to the second floor and be adding the living room, which will have one sofa, I forgot what it was called, and then a rocking chair along with a small table, few plants. I say a few and it's like a whole room full of them.
You are not funny. Ha 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 ha.
And then a TV. And now for the downstairs, I'm going to be adding in like 2 sleeping bags for like a kid's bedroom or something like that, just in case you wanted to role play, but you also wanted this treehouse. Since the treehouse is made out of wood, I decided to add in some wood lights, because I'm awesome like that. You're not awesome, Panda. And everyone knows that. Sad. emoji inserted. That didn't make sense. And now, since most of the inside is done, I'm going to be adding in lots of plants and some outdoor decoration because the exterior of the house also counts. And because at night, like you can see now, it is very dark, I decided to add in lots of these string lights, and because I'm absolutely obsessed with it, I also colored the poles a brown to match with like the wood and the branches of the trees, and just kept the lights like a simple white. And now, as you can see, we're going to the lower floor. I decided to add like dirt over here because I felt like if we just kept this grass, it would look kind of weird. I wanted to add mud all over, but that was a lot of work. So I just created a pathway and surrounded it with lots of plants, bushes, mud, and as you can see, I didn't really put any decoration in the back of the tree because I wasn't really going to show that. But if you decide to make something like this, you're welcome to add like a small house, a small hut, anything pretty much. I could have even added a tent there, it wouldn't look bad. And now I'm going to be adding in some last minute decorations along with some windows.
Thanks so much for watching the cringy Panda Girl.
Hey, who let her put that there? If you enjoyed this video, click that subscribe button to be part of the Panda Wanda habitat, and click that bell to be notified of when I post. Could you be the first to comment? Panda Girl is out. Bye!